Right, how long have you been on the academy now?
I joined when I was 15, so that's 3 years now. This is my 3rd year on the academy.
And what have you enjoyed most about being involved with it?
I think it's developing myself really. It's not just my cricket that's been developed here. It's all my all-round life really, outside of the cricket, schoolwork, and being with a bunch of lads that are really good also helps me in that way, and having a good laugh really.
Obviously it's difficult to get the balance right between your academic side and the cricketing side. How do you cope with that?
I think staying in contact with Graham is really key. So almost showing him what you've got to do for the academic side, also the cricket side, so you get the best out of both. Time management has been a key for me over these last 3 years, trying to do it all, and then organisation, that's been the key, and showing that I can do both, and then knowing that you can do it, which will help you in the future.
Obviously you have aspirations to sort of be a professional cricketer one day. Is it difficult to get motivated for the educational side of it at times?
At times it is quite hard. The last 2 years I sort of would rather go and have a hit on the bowling machine or go and have a bowl rather than go and do a history essay. So that is kind of hard to get motivated, but then you've got to think of a backup, which has sort of come to fruition over the last few years about university, in case, hopefully not, injury or something like that.
Which cricketers would you say have inspired you most, or inspire you most, and whose footsteps you'd like to follow in?
Steve Finn, quite recently he's played for England, so I feel that I play at the same club as him, and I've known him for quite a few years, that I can relate to him as a fellow seam bowler, and feel that the way that he's developed over the last few years is something that I'd like to do in the future.
What did it feel like to sort of sit there and watch him playing for England in the last couple of weeks, having obviously spent quite a bit of time with him over the years?
It was sort of freaky because you sort of look at the television and go, oh, I'd like to be there, and then you look at it and go, oh, I just saw him last week. So it was really strange, but it was great to see that he was a once academy boy, and shows that it can be done to go from Middlesex Academy through to the England side.
What would you feel is the most valuable lesson you've learned as an academy player?
I'd probably say confidence. The academy's built around the confidence. When I first came in, was a bit shy, didn't quite know what I was doing, but confidence has shown me that I can perform at a decent level and then maintain that, so memory banking, using it in the future.
And your aspirations as a cricketer? I mean, where would you like to be in 3 years' time?
3 years' time I'd like to be playing for Middlesex first team, which would be ideal for me, playing at Lords and basically playing with all my fellow mates at a decent level.
Have you played at Lords yet?
I've trained at Lords, never actually played there, so that's one thing I'd like to do.
And what would you say was a highlight of your career to date?
Probably training at Lords. That was one of my biggest highlights. Training with the first team, showing me how it was done, and what to expect of in the future.
Have any of the first team players at Middlesex sort of taken you under their wing and spent much time with you?
As I said, Steve Finn really helped me at club, really gave me some good advice as a fellow seam bowler. So he's been the main idol in my career so far.
And what would you feel is the most important quality you need to make it as a professional cricketer?
Desire, because if you want to be there and keep pushing, then you have a better chance of making it rather than just sitting out and then taking the time. If you've got desire and you really want it, then it should come.
So there's obviously a lot of talk between competition, or it seems, between 2020 and Test cricket. What sort of, are you a 2020 or a Test man?
I tend to think of myself as a Test man. I've been working on my fitness and stuff to sort of develop me into one-day cricket, but I'm more of a one-day bowler, Test bowler, 3-day bowler, than a 2020 bowler. But yeah, so.